Good morning, everybody. This is Annie from Deannie's, and I've decided to give everyone a bit of a tour of what Deannie's is all about. Okay, so it is Friday morning, just after 8 o'clock in the morning. It's winter. It is a little bit chilly. Not too bad. I haven't put the fire on, so it's not that bad. Okay, so this is... I'm just going to go for a little walk around the place just to show you. So this place here is just the temporary kitchen until this big baby has been completed. Okay, so that's just the temporary kitchen. It's just a 6x8 building. I took down from the caravan park and put it back up here. So it's just a temporary kitchen until the big kitchen is actually made. So it's got a veranda around it. Okay, so this is it's roughly 20 by 20 metre building. That's going to be the community kitchen. This is just our outdoor wash station. So we are completely off-grid. So we are in the midst now of doing the roof. So that's why you see a lot of wood planks lying around. That there's going to be the island bench. That over there is the stove. Okay, so it does look pretty messy in here at the moment. So as we walk through here, it is the pantry. So I love this feature wall it's going to be, this arch. So we try to do everything all natural. So the shelving there are doors, and we've embedded them in. So let's go for outside. So yes, everything's all Earthbag or clay bricks. There's no cement. I do limecreting, so there was bricks there, and that was lime plaster, lime mortar, whatever you would like to call it. I know there's a little bit of a difference. So as we walk over here, my property is 77 acres, but roughly only use a very, very small amount. This will be converted, either the caravan's going to be pulled out and converted into someone that can stay here. This was my first project. It's the bottom part is clay bricks and the top half is Earthbags. I realised how many clay bricks I had to do, so I decided to do it with Earthbags. Now we are compost toilets here. This was going to be the community shower area, but I've decided to convert this little area into a sauna. I haven't quite worked it out yet. And over here is my my mushroom incubator, my mushroom growing room. I have no mushrooms in there, obviously, at the moment. So this building still has to be earth plastered and finished, but it will stand and look after itself. As you can see, I've been testing with different colours of milk paint or lime paint. Okay, so over here, out there, we do have trees growing. They're not doing too well. Some are, some aren't. It's trial and error here because no one's really done what we're doing out here. So these are all mallee trees that you can see. Beautiful mallee eucalyptus trees. We breed quails for eggs and food. So we've got a few quails in here, maybe about 60. So we'll be hatching some more later on when they start laying again. It's too cold. They need at least 12 hours of sun. Now, as we come along here, planted this garden not long ago. That board that you can see is the top, is the pop top of a caravan. And so I'll eventually want to do a feature, paint something on it as a feature, because this is a beautiful little garden that we're growing here. And this is going to be a live pond. So this is where we've been digging out all the dirt for all the earth bags. It is very deep, but it will be a live pond very soon. Okay, so we're going to come around here. We are solar panels. We do have solar power. So this garden's been here for about 2 years now. This is our second garden that we've built. We do grow plants underneath the solar panels. I love my chilies. They're due to be picked now because they're not meant to be growing here in the winter at the moment. But this is a second year plant. Got some more chilies over there. So this is like a tool shed at the back there. There's solar batteries for the solar power. This is our work area. Now we do have a aquaponics area. So this is our aquaponics. We do have fish. Hopefully you can hear me through the humming and the water. Now we do have fish. We have silver perch and goldfish. So I've just planted some plants in here, some broccoli, lettuce, cauliflower. So we'll see how they go. Cabbage. The broccoli is almost finished here, so I'll pull them off and give them to the chooks because I didn't cut them in time. So we have chooks, we have ducks, we have 2 dogs. As you can see, there's a little kitty cat down there. This is our boy, he's only a puppy. We've got bull Arabs. That's King. There goes Millie and there goes Jake. Jax, come on. If you don't like animals, this is not the place to come because we do love our animals. Okay, so let's come over here. So if you come here to do workshops, I'll show you another area where people stay, so they're not in this area here. So you feel like that you are a little bit more off-grid than what we are off-grid. So we come along here. This is another little garden. So this whole area will be a lovely area once the pond's done, so that we can sit and once the plants grow. It'll be quite lovely. So we have 3 30,000 litre tanks, but we have other tanks, so we've got the ability to carry over 100,000 litres. This is a nursery where we bring plants in to sort of climatise for this area. So I do a lot of buying through diggers. So these are a few digger plants that I haven't planted out yet. They've been there for a while, but I'm sort of waiting till winter to slow down a little bit. We're only almost halfway through winter. So, so this is where we put cuttings. So it's just a nursery to help introduce and build plants up. This, I think, is absolutely amazing. So we have a lot of water. These here, containers here, IBCs, we hold water. So when we introduce plants here, and because we're so busy we don't have time to water, we actually sit them in a container of water. Now this here is algae growing. It looks absolutely amazing. So that's algae growing there. I've got to empty that water out. It's a little bit too much water in there. Okay, so this is our dome. This is the first area for the food forest. It looks a little bit haggard at the moment because it's winter. So we've got over 52 IBCs in here, and we grow as much fruit. So you're not meant to be growing tomatoes at the moment, but we're still growing tomatoes. So we've got plants for veggies, and we've got fruit trees. I do grow weeds because I do eat weeds, and I make weeds into medicine. So we've still got some rocket growing. Silver beet. See, the apples have still got some leaves on it. Sweet potatoes. We've got some plants that you wouldn't think of, like we've got an ice cream plant over there, an Inca. Brazilian cherries. We've got white currants and black currants. So this is the second area. We've only, oh, it looks like the dogs have been in here again. Okay, so this is the second area that we've just built and planted trees in January. So it's July now, and we've just planted this lot in January. So this is how much it's grown since January from tiny little plants. The frost is getting to the banana trees a little bit, but they'll still survive. So we've got espalier all the trees in here for space. So a lot of the trees, these are fruit trees all down here that are espalier. And in the middle, down the sides, they're all raspberries, any kind of berries. Now, what we do is, these plants here are actually in the ground. A lot of mulch there, but we've given them the choice to grow in the ground. Now, if we have plants that are in fibre pots, these pots here, they're there to climatise before we put them out in the open sun. So wherever you see these, but we actually plant them in them. Because it's material pot, the roots will grow through them. So we actually plant the whole pot in the ground. Also gives the plant a little bit better chance. So we've got quite a lot of exotic plants here. So giving them a go. It's absolutely beautiful. The feel in this place is amazing. So we'll try to grow anything, see how it will work. Looks like my coriander is seeding, so I'll have to pick them soon. Okay, so we'll go out and look at it a little bit more. We do compost toilets, so we do hold a few plots for areas for compost the human manure. We compost our human manure ready for gardening. So we do have a few bays there of human manure compost. We have one just a compost area, and one holds sawdust. We use a lot of gypsum. This is a bit, look, everything here is organised chaos. So everything's in its place. So this is our gardening tool shed, pots and stuff. We've got this thing that if we use a tool, we put it back, because the last thing you want to do is go looking for it around this place. It's just too big. This here is the citrus grove. So we grow all our citrus it's all our citrus plants, persimmons. We do have a couple of guavas. Looks like one of the guava trees didn't make it. So this caravan is set up for people to stay in. It used to be where I lived, but it's set up for other people to stay now. These are our elderberries, because I like elderberry making medicine. This is our figgery. We've had to close it off because our animals love to eat all our fruit. You may hear music in the background. I play music every day for the plants and also the vibrations for snakes. So I play music every day. Got to get a new playlist very soon. Okay, so this is the figgery. This was another original garden. It's got natives, it's got mulberries, it's got elderberries, it's got a combination of everything. We do grow a lot of, I never planted the workable greens, they just started growing, so a seed came from somewhere. Now we do have that building there, that metal building there, tin building, that is the shower block for people to have showers. This tiny little tin room is a long drop, but we're not using it at the moment because we use compost. We've got to convert it. This is another little figurine area here. That was our first garden area. We've got like lemon verbena. This is very established now. We've got some 3 mulberries there, macadamian, bay tree. We've got, quite a few. Everything here I try to grow is edible or medicine. This is my building here. So this is the first earth building that we finished. So I've got a power coming from the power station solar panel to here. This is my place, so it's all made out of mud bricks. So that's a bedroom and an ensuite, and I live in that now. It's absolutely beautiful to live in. We've got rainwater. I've got rainwater tanks coming off the roof to collect all the water we possibly can. These are the chooks, ducks. We've finally separated the chooks and ducks now. We haven't had much luck growing in here. These containers are for protection of the plants, but we just haven't had much luck growing in here. I think we're growing underneath mallees we find very difficult because we're competing with water. Everything here we've got a green line pipe in the ground, so everything is water reticulated. So we've got timers on everything. Nothing's being watered at the moment. I've been practicing and experimenting with slaking mud. So in here, what you might see is mud in water. I use that as the final layer for my earth plastering. This building here is the toilet. So there's another wash bay. So this is compost toilets. So we've got 2 in here. There used to be a long drop in here. That used to be a long drop, but it got filled. So, and now we put into compost toilets. Okay, so we're going to go for a quick walk. What we've done is we try to keep things natural. Yes, we do have steel here, but we try to keep things as natural as possible. But we've also, we purchase things either second-hand or free. We look for free. So what we do is when we find something free, it is amazing the contribution that people give us when we tell them our story of what we're trying to do out here. And it's amazing how we receive, they donate stuff to us, which is absolutely amazing. So this here is organised chaos. So this is our salvage yard of all our material, so we don't have to go into town. But as you can see, it is organised. So if we want plumbing, we come here to the plumbing pile. So if we have people stay here, look at the beautiful scenery. It is absolutely glorious out here. Absolutely amazing. So walk past here. This is where Danny lives. Danny lives in the Pantec there. That's his place. We do have a lot of little solar lights down the path because it can get quite dark down here. So when people come and stay, they come over here. We've got lots of quandong trees here. The weather's been quite harsh here at the moment. I mean, I'm in the Gorda line, so annual rainfall is around about 140 mil. We haven't even got close to that yet. We haven't even got halfway this year. So We're trying to plan a workshop with the lovely Atolia coming here from the UK in October. This is where people will be staying. We are building, that is going to be the bush bathrooms. There's going to be 2. So we're in the midst of doing all the plumbing and everything for the showers. There will be hot water. As you can see the green line that's coming from the tanks over at the main base area. So the green line going up there. So this is what we've built so far. So this area here will be one bathroom area. You can make it a he, she, doesn't matter. And this will be another bathroom area. So there'll be a bath. It's camping hot water, gas systems. So there will be hot water. And there will be compost toilets in there. These are 2 caravans that we've put together near each other. So if people want to stay, they can stay in these caravans. This is going to be a bush kitchen. So everything we'll have is all connected to water. We want to eventually have its own water system with a pump and the tanks that we've got here. We will be putting solar from Danny's place over to here because it's too far to set up the solar system from the base. So this will be a bush kitchen. It'll be 3 walls, be open, but there will be a barbecue, sink, a fridge, and it will be lit up. See, what we do is, I'll show you one thing. Instead of using cement, because we don't use cement, so when we decide to put the poles in the ground, we actually go to a mechanic and ask for their old oil. And as you can see, we have posts, beams, soaking in pretty disgusting old oil from cars. That will help stop the termites. Okay. So this is called elderberry lane because we did have some elderberries growing there, but unfortunately we didn't keep them watered, so they perished, but I may put some back again. So that's the driveway in. This is an outdoor shower we're going to set up. So it's just going to be completely outdoors. So obviously you wear clothes, bathers. So we're going to set that up as an outdoor in the summer. This is my bus that I've got to redo, revamp and everything. Now, hopefully these will be big enough, but these will be like caravan bays for caravans. We're actually planting plants, eucalyptus trees in each area as boundaries, so you know where the bays are. So we've got 4 bays here. We've just cleared this area here not long ago because this is where everyone's going to be camping if you are camping. There's a fire pit in the middle. And this is where one of the workshops that we are doing with Atolia when she comes here is an Earthbag dome building, which will be here. We're going to be building it here. So we still got to build the trench and put all the materials by it so we can actually build the dome, Earthbag dome. It's only going to be about 3 metres by 3 metres, but we decided to fill this area up with Earthbag domes so people don't have to bring tents. So hopefully we'll have about 5, if we can, 5 Earthbag domes around here eventually. Only about 3 metres by 3 metres. So this is where the camping area is quite big for camping, so there's plenty of space for camping if people come camping. Okay, so that is the tour of Deanne's farm and what we're creating. So we would like to create a self-sufficient, sustainable, off-grid educational farm where we can teach people to live like we do, grow medicine, preserve food, make medicine, and just live a nice, healthy, off-grid life. So if you'd like to eventually join us, you can. People can come here and stay, like I'm a woofer host. People can come here and stay, help work on the land, and they can stay here. We share the food and we share the accommodation. So isn't this absolutely a gorgeous place? Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so if you have any questions, just drop the questions down below and I will answer them. See, this is another little wash bay. So this wash bay here, like as you can see, it's just 2 chairs and a sink put on top and something just to hold the water. We don't have soap bars. We just get squizzy bottles with soap in them. Liquid soap, eco safe because this all goes out in the yard, and that's how we wash our hands. You got to improvise out here, and this works perfectly well. So the caravans are nestled between some she oaks, and I placed it here because the sound of the wind that goes through the she oak tree is absolutely amazing. It's just like the trees are talking and dancing with each other. They are absolutely beautiful with the wind that goes through them. Okay, so my fingertips are a little bit cold right now, so I will end it here, and if you have any questions, please jot them down below. But thank you for coming with me with this tour through my beautiful little property.